Built in 2004 to the highest specifications, the MS Johann Strauss is without doubt one of the finest vessels afloat in Europe. Cruising the Danube all year round, she is a well-known and welcome visitor in all the different ports she visits. The atmosphere on board is friendly and relaxed. Cruise Director Cesar Perez gives us the overview.
Most people are very pleasantly surprised. We have very nice lounges, the cabins are quite comfortable, the beds are very comfortable. When we sail, it's very quiet. Sometimes you just feel like it glides through the river. And I think there's something very special about the Strauss, and it has to do with the team that we have here. The staff are very special. We're very lucky. We have a great ship, great staff, and great passengers.
Noble Caledonia's local agent, Barry Lloyd, has been involved in organising Danube cruises for over 30 years, and perhaps knows the river better than anyone.
It's possible to take 7 or 8 cruises and still not go through the same city twice because of the variety of river cruising that there's on offer now. Particularly the cruises which go, for example, from Vienna down towards the Black Sea, go through countries which, before the fall of the Iron Curtain and even more recently, would not have been very attractive to passengers to travel by land or train, and have now become very easy to travel through because of the comfort of the Johann Strauss. The ships are, by the very nature of the cruising, rather small compared to ocean-going liners, and this means that there's a very intimate atmosphere on board compared to a large liner. River cruising is a great holiday because of the sights you see, the countries you visit, the scenery that you pass by, the people you meet on board. The whole experience is extremely enriching.
A striking feature of the Johann Strauss are the floor-to-ceiling windows in the restaurant, lounge and bar. These public areas are all positioned on the top deck for maximum visibility. The atrium midship is home to the central lobby area. Upstairs is the tour desk, library and coffee station, with stairs leading down to the reception and the lobby area. The fitness centre, complete with exercise equipment, whirlpool and sauna, are also on this deck. Accommodation on board is in spacious and well-appointed cabins.
When you go in, it's very bright. Quite amazed how light and sunny it was, and it's very modern inside, and it's got all the facilities. A lovely double bed, and it isn't a massive big room, but there is sufficient room for us to enjoy being in the bedroom area, and the ensuite is just incredible. It really is. So modern, so clean, beautifully tiled, and everything you need in there.
All cabins are identical in size, decor and facilities. Lower deck cabins have a window, whereas those on the upper 2 decks have French balconies.
It's quite spacious. I mean, for 2 it's perfect, isn't it?
Yes.
And the bathroom is lovely, you know, much more room than I'd expected.
Beyond the cabins, there are plenty of areas to sit and admire the passing scenery. In good weather, the sun deck is the perfect place to relax with plenty of chairs and lounges. And if you prefer to be inside, you still won't miss a thing.
All the views as you travel along give you this wonderful feeling of openness. And the structure is, it's all windows really. So it's views all the way, it's fantastic.
Dining with an ever-changing view is always a pleasure. For breakfast, there is a choice of hot and cold buffet. At lunchtimes, there is always a soup of the day, and salad options as well as a la carte dining. Afternoon tea is always popular, and dinner is often the social highlight of the day, with a 4-course menu often featuring local dishes and accompanied by a good selection of local wines.
I think the food is really very, very impressive. There's a wonderful menu each lunchtime and each dinner time, and a glorious choice of dishes. It's very, very well done. Beautiful to look at, beautiful to taste. It's smashing.
The open seating policy in the restaurant adds to the social atmosphere on board.
I like the free dining. When I went before, it was fixed. You sat at the same table each time, but I'm meeting lots of people and it's interesting.
The atmosphere is very pleasant. I think everyone seems to get on very well with each other, and the very fact that you eat in the dining room with different people at different times adds to that. In the beginning I was rather fearsome of it, I must say, as to who you might end up with, but it didn't. It turned out extremely well.
The joy of a river cruise is in the ease of travel and the opportunity to visit multiple destinations. Even in the relatively short sailing distance between Budapest and Vienna, there are plenty of contrasts.
I like the variety that you can just stay on board, or you can walk or go on a coach trip. I like the sort of pattern of it, yes. It's very relaxing.
You can hop ashore and walk on your own if you wish to. You can get a taxi quite easily, or you can join the official tour. The variety is there for you to choose. No one's breathing down your neck, pushing you, insisting that you do this, that or the other. Although most people seem to do this, that or the other.
Of course, a journey along the Danube is bound to appeal to those with a love of classical music, and selected cruises on the Johann Strauss feature a music theme. On board there will be a programme of lectures. Rodney Greenberg is a regular guest lecturer.
If you put a compass down on the map of Vienna and put the point in the word Vienna and draw 40 miles around it, everything important in classical music happens within that 40 miles, and we come within that 40 miles when we're here in Vienna. So I'm able to use that as an illustration of how virile the music tradition is here, and then go on to the various composers, Mozart, Schubert, Haydn, Beethoven, and then the more modern ones, Mahler and Bruckner. And it's a whole roll call of very, very popular and maybe difficult composers, but they are willing to learn about it because they are here on a boat travelling among the scenery and among the people.
He's obviously in love with the
The pleasure of being a talker or lecturer about music instead of archaeology or history is that you've got this extra dimension. People can sit for a moment, get away from your voice and listen to music. And that's a great plus for people like me.
As well as the lectures, music-themed cruises also include the opportunity to attend performances ashore in a variety of different venues.
The musical theme is an added attraction, and it just gives you far more choice. I like music to a certain level, my wife likes it a lot more, so we're both very happy with the programme that we're here to listen to.
The opera last night was out of this world. So you move from comfortable, easy to understand description and into the reality of the opera in the theatre itself.
We've been on a number of holidays where the population is self-selected, if you like, and the same thing here. That the people here just love the scenery, love the food and love the music, and so you find nice people to talk to. To have a restaurant that moves between opera houses with lovely food in it is absolutely splendid. Yes.
The Johann Strauss cruises the Danube virtually all year round, offering an opportunity to visit the fascinating cities, towns and villages along its banks in all the changing seasons. Itineraries vary in length from 6-night cruises between Vienna and Budapest right through to a 22-night trans-European voyage from the waterways of Holland right across to the Black Sea. The ultimate European discovery.